All right, Tim, we'll continue to update that story overnight, the latest coming up on Local 4 News today. Now, as we continue our series of reports about the life and legacy of Teamsters boss Jimmy Hoffa, tonight we explore the relationship he had with Bobby Kennedy.
Kennedy made it his life's mission to put Hoffa in prison. Our Steve Garagiola joins us with the intense rivalry that ended with Hoffa serving time in federal prison.
Jimmy Hoffa fought and won many battles in Detroit. But the battle that took him to Washington, a nasty brawl with the brothers Kennedy, was a fight with no winner.
Did you say that SOB, I'll break his back?
Who?
You.
Say to who?
To anyone.
Figure of speech, I don't even know who I was talking about, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Mr. Hoffa, all I'm trying to find out, I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I'm trying to find out whose back you were going to break.
Figure of speech.
Jimmy Hoffa and the brothers Kennedy had a bitter relationship, described as a blood feud.
He was a great enemy of Bobby Kennedy. And it went beyond politics. They hated each other.
Hoffa and the Kennedys first clashed at the McClellan Senate hearings in 1957. Chief Counsel Bobby Kennedy was going after corruption in labor unions.
You've got people in Detroit, at least 15 who have police records. You've got Joey Glimko in Chicago. I say you're not tough enough to get rid of these people now.
Well, I don't propose to
You haven't moved
tough.
against any of them.
I don't propose to act tough.
The McClellan hearings lasted 270 days, but Jimmy Hoffa walked away clean.
I, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear.
When John Kennedy was elected president in 1960, he named brother Bobby Attorney General. They vowed to continue pursuing Hoffa.
Only Jimmy Hoffa can rejoice at his continued good luck. Honest union members and the general public can only regard it as a tragedy.
November 22nd, 1963, the country was shaken by tragedy.
Every person listening at this moment has flashed back to that day in April 1945 when Franklin Delano Roosevelt...
Excuse me, Chad. Here is a flash from the Associated Press, Dateline Dallas. 2 priests who were with President Kennedy say he is dead of bullet wounds.
Every American with a recollection of that day remembers where they were when the news broke. Jimmy Hoffa was in Miami.
In the restaurant, when Hoffa learned of that, he got to his feet and cheered and was very happy about that. And then after that, he refused to drop the flag half-mast at Teamster headquarters in D.C.
In the decade that followed, new evidence surfaced that alleged a conspiracy in the Kennedy assassination. But not from the CIA, Pentagon, or Cuban exiles, but from the Mafia, with Jimmy Hoffa possibly at the center.
I believe Hoffa put a contract out on John Kennedy to stop his brother. I think that the contract was picked up by Carlos Marcello, the Mafia boss of New Orleans, Santo Trafficani, the Mafia boss of Tampa, Florida, who then arranged and executed the murder.
No charges were ever brought in the Kennedy assassination. The Hoffa-Kennedy feud is just part of the story. Check out our podcast, Shattered, Season 4, Hoffa. Episode 1 is available right now. And tomorrow night at 10 here on Local 4, a 1-hour special documentary on Hoffa, from the casinos of Las Vegas to his alleged involvement in the Kennedy assassination, an investigation that took us places we never expected. That's tomorrow night at 10. I'm Steve Garagiola, Local 4.
I'd say that about most of Steve's reporting on this so far. I mean, if you're a really ardent follower of everything Hoffa, maybe some of this isn't much of a surprise. Right. Good gosh.
It is so interesting. Never knew the connection to Kennedy.
Phenomenal.
It really is.
Yeah. All right.